Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to EuCNC. Thank you very much for your presentation. It was really giving a very nice perspective on the SNS joint undertaking, the challenges ahead, and the views of how to establish or continue to establish a framework program for 6G in the next years. How do you see that really is the role of the SNS in the coming years, and what can we expect as well from there?
Thank you very much. It's a very good question. I would say that the SNS initiative is really progressing quite well. We are approximately midway through our funding program, so we have been committing approximately 500 million euros of Horizon Europe funding for various research projects. What are the key challenges ahead? I think that one key challenge is clearly related to global standardization. Our phased approach is aligned with the global standardization timeline. And that will be a crucial milestone starting in 2025. Of course, other challenges are related to really making sure that research has impact on real societal and economic challenges. And in that regard, we are really quite aligned with the European Union's strategic priorities. One area where we are focusing in our 2024 work program is sustainability. We will be launching a sustainability lighthouse project in 2025. And already there is quite considerable ongoing research. We have roughly 30 projects from our previous calls which are researching different aspects of sustainability, in particular the energy efficiency of the radio access networks and other network elements of 6G networks. Another key priority for Europe is security and cybersecurity. In that regard, we are implementing the relevant security policy related to 5G in particular through our work program. But of course, it's also equally important that future 6G networks will be secure. So we have around 19 projects which are focused on security and privacy. And last but not least, we strive for facilitating European technology leadership and also the competitiveness of different European industries, not only the connectivity sector, but also other sectors enabled by digital transformation. And in this regard, I would emphasize that our work program foresees an end-to-end approach, including large-scale trials with verticals. We are engaging 16 different verticals in our different projects, from automotive to healthcare to IoT. And we have already 4 ongoing large-scale trials, and we foresee to continue that in our 2025 work program. So looking a little bit out to the future, we are currently in the evaluation phase of the next set of projects related to Call 3 that's ongoing. These projects will start at the beginning of 2025. In parallel, we are also developing in close collaboration with our 2 members, the 6GIA and the European Commission, the next work program of 2025. And of course, that is still a work in progress. But we are also looking at addressing some of these strategic priorities that I have already mentioned. And in addition to that, as we heard today, the white paper of the European Commission that was released this February already foresees a possible coordinating role for the SNS JU with regard to the so-called 3C networks. And therefore, it might be the case that there will be more emphasis as a focus topic in our next work program, in particular on cloud edge, as well as additional projects on large-scale trials with verticals.
So a lot of work ahead. Let's wait for the results as well, right? Next year we'll check on it.
Indeed.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.